Hey guys, welcome to T-Square. T-Square is a new platform that I'm hoping to bring tech solutions that will solve everyday problems, whether it is for personal, in this case also your educational needs, or professional use. The aim is to bring you, all the viewers, innovative tech solutions that I hope will be explained in simple formulas. So many talented YouTubers that I follow. So for me, I just want to bring a different perspective. So I'm really truly privileged to be sharing this community with all the extraordinary and very talented community. Today's production is about Google Docs app. So before I get granular into the material, I would appreciate greatly if you subscribe to my channel. The subscription button can be located here inside this video, but also to the bottom right of this channel. I would also appreciate greatly if you comment on the comment section of the video below. As well as I want to thank you for joining me today and every day. So, as I mentioned, today's production is about Google Docs. The tutorial is meant for beginners who are getting started with Google Docs, but also anyone looking to advance with key features. I will provide an overview about the app, then I will give a step-by-step formula of how to use it. So, what is Google Docs app? You can see it here. When we get there to the navigation, this is what it looks like. The app is a word processing tool provided by Google. It requires no installation, so in this case, no out-of-pocket cost to you. It enables users both domestically and globally to create and edit documents. It's very user-friendly, and its powerful capability enable multiple users to work and collaborate at the same time. Whether you are planning a family event that requires collaboration, or whether you are working on a team project with your schoolmates, or whether you are working on a team project for your business and ventures. The features from Google Docs are very similar to the features of the Microsoft Office Word document. And what it does require is to have a Google account, a Gmail. It also requires internet access to use it from your devices. If you're going to be using it from your mobile phone, through your data plan, or if you are from your other devices, again, it does require internet access. Before I start to explain the features, I thought I would quickly mention the difference when you are navigating through the website, when you see HTTPS versus HTTP protocol. In this case, Google URL address, web address, has the HTTPS in this protocol. So this protocol means that you are going to be navigating through that application in a encrypted mode, so in a more secure mode, which is really awesome by Google that it has been able to add the extension, the secure extension protocol. If you were using this and you're transmitting your data in a protocol with just HTTP, I would be a little bit more cautious myself, and I would want to make sure that it is a trusted website. So just to put it simpler, the HTTPS is a protocol. This extension of S means that you are going to be navigating and, in this case, transmitting your data in a more secure mode. So just to reiterate in what I said earlier about navigating through the website and different URL address, HTTP versus HTTPS. If you are unsure when you are on Google or any websites in general, for example, here I am on Google, but I cannot see the extension, whether it is a HTTP or HTTPS, to give me that security that I am going to be transferring my information in an encrypted manner. So if you aren't sure, copy that website and just kind of bring it here to the search button. And as you can see here, it's got HTTPS and then the Google. So just to be more clear, the HTTP, which HTTP stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Again, it's not known to be a secure protocol. It's basics, it's the most basics. Whereas the HTTPS stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure, which to me gives me a peace of mind that if I'm going to be exchanging my data on Google Docs, because these are documents pertaining to your business proposals or your school projects or work projects, you want to be certain that you are in a encrypted mode for that navigation and that transferring of data. So now that we've got a good or basic understanding of what we are, of how we are transmitting the data through this website, Google Apps in this case, we can now go over and get granular with the features that are available and learn how to use them. As I mentioned earlier, you do need to have a Google account. You need to be signed in. So as you can see, I'm signed in. Now that we're ready to start the navigation of the Google Apps, you would, once you are in the Google web page and you are signed in, you want to navigate to the apps and look for the Google Docs. In this case, it's right here. There are a lot of great templates available. I will not go over these templates, but there are just so many great resources available that suits lots of different needs. For the purpose of this presentation, let's keep it simple and hop right into this blank template. Here we are in this blank document of the Google Doc. And in this case, you can see that it's a blank page by looking at it, but also right here it says untitled document. So for example, let's say if you were working on a school project research paper and you want to give your research paper a title. In this case, I will just say T square research proposal, because I want to draw the proposal to my teammates of what I want to be covered in this proposal. So here you can customize it to suit your theme. So for the purpose of this presentation, I really want my logo to be here. right? So I already did the screenshot, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick my screenshot here. And if you are using Mac, it would be Command C to copy that. And there we go. So you can see that my logo is here, and you can adjust it to however way you like. So I'm actually pretty satisfied with that. If you don't, if you want to cover, actually I'm not. So I want to cover the entire section. So I will keep expanding this. It looks actually, that looks like it's the most I can get from this. But that's pretty cool. So in fact, I think I'm gonna make it smaller. So for the purpose of this presentation, we'll just keep it simple. And here, so this is my logo, T-Square Innovative Tech Solutions for Personal and Professional Use. And again, the objective for me is to let my team know what my research proposal will be, right? So I would like to start by saying that this is a T-Square market research. Market actually, so I will say market research proposal. And I would like the font to be different. So I'm going to go ahead and select the font size to be 18. And I'm going to go ahead and select the font style to be Impact. The Impact style, I tend to like to use it for presentations, titles in general. So now that that is all set, so actually, why don't I say regarding T-Square proposal. So we're ready to start giving this more indent. So I'm going to go ahead and select this here so that I can start to let my team know what I need in this proposal. So I like to understand, first I need the executive summary. I also need to see market segmentation, demographics, and we'll come back to demographics as well because I like to break it into more subsets. Let me adjust the page so that it covers, you can see it more clear. I also would like to know the market size that we are going to be operating in. I would like to know the market cap. I would like to know, to have the financial analysis completed. I would also like to know the threats and barriers. Additionally, I'm interested for the conclusion. And if I go back to the demographics, I would like to bring it again to a couple of different subsets. So in this case, I would like to know the age group of the market. So we are a technology company, so I would like to know the age group that we are targeting. perhaps it will be, so perhaps it will be 18 to 44. I would also like to know their tastes in products and services, and I would like to know their shopping habits. So let's say if I had to make a mistake and do 2S, let's see, you can see that automatically it gives me that signal that the spelling is wrong. So what's great about it is, about this application, is that once I highlight it, it actually will give me a suggestion about spelling suggestion. So typically it actually does, but let's say in this case, it's not giving me that spell. Oh, there we go. So you can see it's right there. So there we go. It's the spelling suggestion will be given automatically once you highlight it. And so let's say if you are not satisfied with this font, which I'm not, go back to the font size and just change it to the font that suits your style. So we'll do 14. And for the purpose of this here, I would like to go with a different font size. So let's look for others that are available. There aren't a lot available in this case, so I will just choose Georgia because it's easy to read out of all those on from the selections. So let's say if you wanted to change the color because you want this to perhaps be to mimic your theme color. In this case, for me, it's this color here, dark magenta. So I'm gonna choose the dark magenta, or just call it darker pink for the heading. So another thing that you can see from the left, you can see that the heading will continue to is showing from the left, and so this is pretty much it about it. So you have the you have all these. If you want to align to the left, if you want to align to, if you want to align it to a center, and so on. All of the options are here, and if you need bullet, all the different styles to suits your styles, preferences, or your theme styles. I pretty much think that this is all set. So now if we go to the tools, you can see that spelling and grammar is also available with other suggestions. If you want to use different suggestions in words, shows grammar suggestions and so forth, as well as personal dictionary. And there's also a dictionary here. The translate document, let's say if you have clients, if you're working on a business proposal or a school project and you have students in overseas that would rather have this in different languages, perhaps it could be French, it could be Spanish or Portuguese, the option to translate the document is available here. You can do voice typing as well. Let's say if you want Google Doc to translate what you say into typing, you can actually do that as well. So which is really a very, very useful feature. I use this a lot. And I also use the feature for reading. So it really is quite powerful to use. Now, if you hop here to the file, you'll see the share feature, which is available here, but also the share feature is there. For currently, only I can see this document. It's only available to me. Once you start to share this, it will show the name of all of your teammates that you are sharing this document with. If you need to make comment, you can add comment here, or to say perhaps additional edit and so forth. And if you go back to the file column, if you go back to the file column, you can see here that the information is available for downloading in Microsoft Word or PDF. And you can also rename your document. You can publish it to the web. You can email it to yourself or your teammates if they don't, if they'd rather an email. And you can make additional copy as well. So if you go back to the tools, there's something else that I want to show. Comments is available there. And also there's the headers. So page number. So let's say if you need to know the page number, so far you only have one page. The header is showing. Additionally, let's say for the headers and footers, it will show you what their header inches are from the top as well as from the bottom. If you need to change it, if you want to adjust it to a different size, you can always do that. And if you want to have a headers or footers, let's say if you want a page number. Actually, let's go back to the tools. Where's the, oops. Page number, so you can insert the page number, whether if you like to have the page number to the top right, I like it to be on the bottom right. You can also do that as well. So let's say now you can see that I have the page number inserted to my style, which is on the bottom right. There's also the header and footer. So here, let's say if you need to put if you need to enter your, let's see, page number, but there's a, so hold on one second. Actually, would not like to have the footer here. Yeah. So T square. Market research proposal. Perfect. Now what I like to have that there. There we go. If you want, so this will now populate into every page. So not only you have your header with your business and logo on it, but you will also, you've already completed the proposal for this need. So whatever the need is, in this case, it's a market research that I'm proposing to my team, and you've already listed what the objective is for this proposal, and you also have your footer to once again remind them if they're looking at the bottom or something, just part of the presentation, T-Square market research proposal and the page number. So now that you are satisfied with everything, so perhaps you're ready to share. Now, ready to share, once you click here, that's really, you will see the option, the drop down immediately to start writing the name of your teammates to share it with. And once you click share, it will be broadcasted to those individuals. If you already have their email account information as part of your system, it will extract that information within your email account. It will extract that information immediately as you start to type in their names. If not, then you just have to type their email address and so forth. I will not click on it because I don't want my email address to populate for this particular case. but that's how you do it, or you go back to the file column and then you actually share it from there. So additionally, I mentioned earlier about, actually I did not mention that earlier, but if you were going to be having a immediate meeting with your teammates to discuss this business proposal before you actually broadcast it, before you publish it to your team members that will be working on this project, you can actually start the presentation here through Zoom or Google Meet or Microsoft Teams, whatever platforms that you use to collaborate with your team members. So all of that information is available here, and this is how you would share to present in a meeting. So that really has wrapped up this presentation. I would really appreciate if you leave a comment on the comment section of this video, and also give me a suggestion or suggestions of future videos that you would like to see on this channel, in this community. So let's build it together. Thank you for your time.